Hello, this is Palico Pad, you know, and welcome back to the Curious Expedition. Alexandra, David-Neel, tip top, doing all right, doing all right. We didn't have the most exciting of expeditions last time around. We did, however, save a crazy cannibal, and we are about to return him to his wife. So he's a cannibal and he eats people, so he'll probably eat his wife. Awesome. I've used that joke already. It was a good one. I thought I'd use it again. Probably fluffed it in spanning it out a bit too long whilst talking and therefore diluting the joke. But never mind, you know, it's an intro. We're there. Anyway, let's crack on. We did find at the end of, or should I say at the start of the last expedition, a new secret, fantastic, super duper land, which isn't going to be... There we go. The Deadly Elephant Dying Grounds in the middle of Africa. And that's got a golden pyramid. It's also got a portal and a couple of shrines, so that's pretty cool. I'm also hoping, being in the Deadly Elephant Dying Grounds, elephant dying, elephant dead equals elephant tusks, which means lots of money. We don't have a lot of money this time around, or we could go to the defiled desert and just die and let our bones just get bleached in the sun, I guess, you know. Or we got the Tiki-Taka jungle. That's got an oasis in and some floating villagers, which is interesting. The thing is, when the game gifts you these special places like the Deadly Elephant Dying Grounds, you'd be a fool not to take them. You'd be a fool not to take them, because not only will we have hopefully lots of elephant dying grounds, hence the name, we also have a portal which can hold interesting things. So let's do that. Let's do that. The air was fresh and tasted of salt as I arrived at the harbour. The crew had preparations left to do, so I saw if there was anything I could do. The woman searching for her missing husband arrived at the docks. She was overjoyed as she saw her loved one. They both fell into each other's arms, crying tears of relief. I could not help but think that Oliver Robert acted peculiar, grabbing and holding his wife a bit too hard, almost strangling her in the process. I sincerely hope the best for them. Yeah. I was handed 50 funds as a reward for our efforts. A merchant proposed an interesting offer. He asked us to obtain a rare idol that was said to be located in a village in the area we were headed to. He guaranteed a worthwhile reward if we were able to return it. Well, I've stolen a few idols in my time, sometimes successfully, sometimes not so. But ultimately, it's always been an interesting story, so yes, let's do it. He nodded gratefully and wished us luck on our expedition. I was delighted to see that my fame had spread word amongst adventurous spirits. I was approached by several capable persons that were willing to accompany my expedition into the unknown. Who did I want to recruit? I'll follow you. We have Claudia Lemercier, the artist. We have Rodi Selu, the cultist. And we have James Sterling, the diplomat. It goes without saying whenever Jim Sterling pops up, he is chosen. Thank God for him. We could use a helping hand and welcome James Sterling in our trek. At last the ship was ready for departure. Thank God for me. Let's purchase some equipment. Thankfully we've got some monies. So we've got beans. Beans are okay. They're pretty cheap, so you can end up buying all of them again, but it does limit you on how many you eat and therefore how many treks you can make on one journey. Thankfully we have enough of everything else in order to be able to cope with that, he says. 4 fire sticks, shovels, not too fussed about, machetes, plenty of rope. How much are medikits? I ask that every time, don't I? 12. Do I want a medikit? I prefer dynamite, but I can't buy dynamite. Where are we going? It didn't say what sort of place it was, did it? I'm guessing it's going to be jungly. So let's have 5 machetes. No, let's take all machetes and 5 rope. Oh, 5 rope. That's fine. That's fine. Just in time, the ship was ready to set sail. Let us set sail onto the Blue Yonder. Expedition 3, you know, generating treasures. I like it when it generates treasures. And we're sailing in. Oh, we're sailing in very quickly because I pressed the wrong button. When you're ready. I was deeply absorbed in my studies about this area as the shoreline rose in the morning mist. The land lay open in front of us, like an invitation to an adventure. Please explain to me again why we are here. We're here to make money, Jim. We're here to make money and loot and pillage and generally get up to no good, and do it for science as well. We're doing it for science. That's the official answer we give. Answer's the word I was looking for. Answer we give if anyone asks. If a native comes up to you, it's like, what are you doing here? You say, for science. That's all you need to say, for science. And if Miss Yeo, if they come to you and talk to you, you go moo, or whatever it is that ox do, or buffalo do. I think it's moo. It's okay. It's like a fancy cow, isn't it? Yeah. And Sergeant Willie, you say for England. Yes. And she's French Belgian, so you just say bonjour. Yes. Yes, I'm happy with that. Right. So everyone knows what they're doing. We have three. I can't get my words out today. We have 3 areas to locate. I'm going to start again. We have 3 points of interest within this area, or within this region. All 4 regions have points of interest in, because we've got 4 bars at the top. It's looking pretty clear right now, which is a good sign. It doesn't seem too mountainous. It can't be too mountainous if we can get to them all. So, well, let's just crack on, I guess. We've got beans. I examined the strange, more than 3 meters high stone statue. The skillful, crafted eyes seemed to stare at us. It was a disconcerting sight, and I desired to move on. We should probably not touch anything. I saw some items by the statue. They must have been put there by people from a nearby village. They were sacrificial offerings, as it seemed. Well, let's see if they're any good. Fruit. Fruit and fruit. What are we? We're standing at 0. I'm not going to annoy anyone by taking that. We don't need it. We've got plenty of beans. The trick with beans is to eat every time you stop. So, with that in mind, I politely refuse to eat that. Eat! Eat! I politely... fine. We can trade them, worst case scenario. Let's go to the next question mark. Enter this... Oh, right, slaver camp. Haven't hit a slaver camp yet in this alpha. Let's see what... Ooh, looks very fancy now. It's a bit bloody. Lots of natives. The slaver seems to have friends. And Mrs. Yeo don't want to come on in. We arrived at a slaver camp. The camp was littered with filth, and cages filled with slaves were spread across the whole area. A portly slaver welcomed me with a dirty smile. You dirty, dirty slaver. Shamal Ganim. Alright, so we can inspect the slaves, sell a unit, trade, or attack the slaver. I'm stuck between the desire to see what happens when I attack the slaver and to actually level up my characters, because it would be pretty easy to level up my characters and open up another explorer to play with. I'm going to leave the slaver. I'm not going to push my luck. I'm going to leave the slaver. So we're just going to leave. We're not going to trade. Don't want to upset anyone. We're going to make our way over to the last point in this region, point of interest, and get the region point and level up Miss Yeo, I think. Good thing we didn't see the slaver, because we've got the village now. Today we reached a village. The people here apparently were the best scouts known to this region. Upon our arrival, some villagers were busy with decorating a peculiar-looking idol that stood in the centre of their settlement. We tried to not disturb their doing whilst unpacking our crates. A precious-looking stone idol stood in its centre. The villagers observed us with curiosity. They were kind and offered us what they could. Why do they have to be nice to you? It's so much harder to steal from somebody when they're nice to you. It just gives you the guilt. You know, you don't need the guilt. As professional thieves, you don't need the guilt. Got it? Let's steal from them. We unpacked our belongings and prepared to spend the night with the natives at their campfire. I regaled the villagers with stories of my travels so far. A young warrior asked me if my village was superior to their village. So I can say civilized life is superior, local life is superior, or I don't know. Well, I'm never one to be middle of the road about things. Here's a life tip for you. Or should I say a saying, which in turn is a life tip. When all you do is be in the middle of the road, you get run over from both directions. Remember that. Top tip. And with that, civilized life is superior. Oh, okay. I told them about the high quality of life that my world had to offer. I wonder if I had disrespected or impressed them by saying this. It looks like we've disrespected them. So, whilst we're, you know, on their good books, let's steal the idol. Oh, we did that as well. Awesome. We grabbed the idol without being seen and quickly ran from the village. Cool. Right. Where are we going? Where's... Right, okay. So, the compass is hovering between east to west. So, it's going to be down south. Taking that into consideration, I think we're going to go to the east. Oh, can we eat anything? I'm going to show you where you can stuff one of those. Don't be like that. Why won't you eat? Only enjoyable to a certain degree. We haven't eaten anything at all yet. You should eat them. Okay, fine. You obviously need to be a lot more starving than you are. That's fine by me. We'll get to that place. Don't you worry, sunshine. So... Right, so we've only got the one question mark in the northeast region, which we can head to. So, let's head to it. You must be getting close to being hungry now, surely. Right, so we have a old camp. We entered an old campsite. It must have been here for a long time. The skeleton of what must have been a French explorer stared at us through hollow eye sockets. I was sure we would find something valuable here. I told the people to form small teams and investigate the surroundings. To our surprise, one of the rotten crates still held some valuable equipment. I'll just stay close to you. Okie dokie. Oh, right, okay. Custom flares and chocolate. We'll take both of those. Thank you. So, can I eat beans now? Are you hungry enough for beans? I'm not desperate enough to eat this. Okay. Well, we'll eat the chocolate instead then. For those. Right, so we have 3 custom flares to use. Let's see if we can discover anything just by scattering around. Oh no. Right, so there's nothing to the bottom, so we'll travel up top, I think. That'll do. You're going to be wanting those beans soon, friend. I assure you. Right, so we've probably more than likely got a resting place here. So let's head to the mountain one. Yep, got a waterfall and mosquitoes. Don't want to go near no mosquitoes, not after last time. Oh, Tata. Oh, Tata. This waterfall was of enormous scale. It was an awe-inspiring sight. The water was fresh and cool. Yes, this looks exactly how I imagined it. Okie dokie. I told to pack down the trek and allowed everyone to rest. It was pitch black night as we rested by the fireplace. This was truly a unique land, and we were curious as to what wonders were waiting to be discovered. Sergeant Wiley Nillis had his weapon ready and patrolled the area. What a man, what a man. And another thing which Johans pointed out is they really like their new fire GIF. Look at that, it is pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool. And it doesn't, they were that it would, not being a static picture, it would sort of de-emphasize the picture itself because you'd be staring at the fire. It is nature's TV, but no, I think it looks pretty cool the way it flickers and glows around the area. If only you had some like little eyes popping up in the bushes around, that'd be pretty cool. But anyway, I digress. So we are resting, and we are rested. After days of resting, we still enjoyed the gentle noise of the falling water. The natural beauty of this place was breathtaking. I'm going to rest again, simply because we've only got beans, and I'm worried they're not going to eat the beans until they're starving. So, we prepared camp and allowed everyone to rest. It was a beautiful night, and everyone seemed to enjoy themselves. This was truly a unique land, and we were curious as to what wonders would await us here. Sergeant Wiley Ninnis stood just outside the light of our campfire and watched the surrounding darkness. What a man. What a guy. Smoke him a kipper, he'll be back for breakfast. As we prepared for departure, I knew we would miss the gentle noise of the falling water. The natural beauty of this place was breathtaking. So yes, let us leave now. Right, so we're still missing the one place in this region. It's got to be in the bottom right hand corner. So, do mosquitoes move? Don't want to risk it, so we'll just go around. Oh, cancel. No need to go on top. Didn't cancel it in time. Never mind. We have a shrine. So let's go to south of the shrine and we'll collect the butterflies on the way through. Oh no, we collected the butterflies anyway. Awesome. The temple before us deserved both fear and respect. All manner of plant life grew towards the sun. A circle of dried up blood had been drawn around the whole structure as a warning for anybody who dared to enter here. The structure was slightly tilted and sunken into the ground. The ground seemed stable enough to enter it though. Focus on the expedition. Sorry. We arrived at what seemed to be the treasure chamber. It was a truly awe-inspiring sight. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. How long has this been untouched? How long? Anyone got an answer? No? I think they're just shrugging each other at this point. Investigate the altar. Wow. Gold. Is this even legal? No. Take all. This was not a day of hesitation. We took the artifact from the altar. We grabbed what we could and hurried outside as the whole area started to collapse behind us. We would have to run for our lives to avoid being devoured by the giant chasm that was beginning to form. Good thing we're on the south side of this. So we need to go into the bottom region now. So let us go to... We want to hit its centre. Yeah, let's go to the... Can we get to the swamp? Can't get to the swamp. Don't want to go past the alligator really. We need to go down south. So... I don't really want to be travelling on the water because there might be something which floods down there. So we'll pop to there. Run! Run away! Devour the crocodile! Or not. That's a tiny little... Jeez, I've seen bigger ones than that before. Right, so we have 4 in this region. We're going to be heading to the west, one would presume. Although it is pointing more sort of southwards now. Okay, let's hit the question mark dead on and see what's around. Here we go. Here comes the monies. This bleak and foreboding place was situated in the middle of a swamp, scattered with the remains of long dead elephants. For some reason, the creatures of many generations had come here to die. I do not like this place. Let us search. My instinct told me that we would find something of value here. I told the people to form small teams and investigate the surroundings. We inspected some skeletons and found some well-preserved elephant tusks. Ivory was very valuable, and I was delighted to see that our time here had been well spent. You never run out of words, do you, Jim Sterling? Thank God for him. 2. Boom. Done. Right, okay, so we are definitely looking at southeast. So, are you hungry enough yet? Oh, you are. This reminds me of home. Okay, and again? Once more? And again? No, okay, I'm starting to get sick of these. Fine. Right. Can we get over there? 22. We've got a couple of dynamites still, so that's not too bad. Hopefully we'll avoid the crocodiles, or not. Oh no, we'll just hit them head on, you know, why not? 18. This could be bad. This could be bad. Right, let's roll. Let's see what we got first. So we've got claws and claws and if because we get group damage of 2, don't we, if we use a dynamite. Let's throw a dynamite in already. Yeah, group damage of 2. So if we can get a defense of 2, yeah, defense of 2, then we'll throw the dynamite in. Oh, I still took damage. Rubbish. And then we'll pull that out and roll. Rubbish. Roll again. That is terrible. That was terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh god. This could suck. This could suck. Oh, thank god. Thank god. Right. Oh, we're bleeding. That's not good. Oh! The horns! And the big claws. We stripped what was useful from the dead. Cool. We are full. Let's get rid of the shovels and take the crocodile skin. I'm not worried about the meat. I don't think we're going to come across anywhere where we're going to be able to use the animal teeth this time round. So we'll just end it there, I think. We're all bleeding. This isn't good. let's not promote anyone just in case we die. Alright, so we've got a region... No. Okay, can we eat any more beans? Just 2 more beans, okay. Let's go and get the butterfly. We're going to be avoiding the mosquitoes, so... No, we want to go... let's eat more beans. 33, 37, 45, 38, 39, 39, 40. We can push 3, I think. Just don't die. Please, just no one die. I know it's hot. Oh, oh, some people aren't bleeding. That's good. You're still bleeding. Injured. Yeah, you're doing okay. Oh, we've got a portal. I forgot we had a portal. Can't really carry anything into the portal. Screw it. An ancient gate stood before us. In its centre, a swirl of light seemed to form some kind of portal. Sure, let's go through the portal. What could possibly go wrong? That's just the spirit we like, Jim. Without a second thought, we marched through the blinding light. A moment later, we stepped out into a mysterious and strange landscape. We're looking for a village, which can hopefully heal us. Right, there's 4 things to find in this region, supposedly. We are restricted to how long we get, so I think it's a case of... Oh, crap. We just keep on moving. So we... Oh... birdie, that's not good. Right, so let's enter the stone circle. We came across a stone formation that was obviously man-made. There were inscriptions etched into each rock. Maybe they formed a kind of map. So we can reveal an area or reveal the villages. A whole area? Or the village? Let's see if we can get up the top here. Right, there's a shrine up there. Okay, so let's use our firework. And that should keep him happy. I don't really want to go much further south because we're going to shut ourselves off. So, beans. And to the shrine. Not a lot here, but never mind. A temple long forgotten by mankind stood bathed in light before us. It was a bold testament to the power of its creators. The portal that led within emanated an eerie chill. The structure showed some long cracks, but it seemed secure enough to explore. Let's go and have a look. We carefully entered a well-preserved ceremonial chamber. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. Oh, it's a gold Henry VIII. We'll take that. I would not leave empty-handed. We secured the treasure. The moment we obtained the treasure, the earth began to shake wildly. We hurried outside as the shrine was swallowed by the earth and huge mountains erupted from the ground. Right. Well, okay. The only way we can travel, really, is either back to the portal, which seems a bit pointless. Let's try and promote Lyelin. Maybe he won't bleed. No, he's still going to bleed. Okay. I don't really want to be wasting any more food here if I can help it. Let's go back to the portal. We need to go. In the wilderness, it was nearly impossible to prevent an injury from getting infected. Lyelin's wound had begun to secrete an astonishing amount of pus. No, not Lyelin. I've just promoted you. An ancient arch stood before us. It is a centre of swirl of light seemed to form some kind of portal. Let's go, quick. We've got to save Doggy's life. I had enough of this strange world. We stepped once more through the portal. We stepped once more through the portal to return to where we came from. That's a horrible Irish accent. I do apologise. Well, crapsticks. It's not looking good. Infected wound. Not treated properly very soon, it will lead to certain death. Okay. Please. Please be a village. Or something that is of use. If I rest, do you heal? Is that how it works? Should we see? We arrived at a rock overhang. It would serve as a basic shelter against the elements. So let's rest overnight. We prepared camp and allowed everyone to rest. One could cut the tension with a butter knife as we rested by the fireplace. Unexpected visitors arrived. We were surprised to see natives painted in bright colours. Sergeant Wiley Ninnis grazed on the grass, gazed at the strangers with mistrust as he carefully reached for his weapon. We're going to invite you because we need to see if you can trade with us or not. We invited them to join us. They gladly accepted and sat down, sharing stories by the warming fire. The Sergeant Wiley Ninnis' abhorrence of the natives was obvious. He sat as far away from the natives as he could for the rest of the night. Trade? Ah, thank God. So, Jim, help us out here. We can get rid of some rope. 5 rope. I think that's a decent deal. We invited them to join us. They, oh, we've done this bit. Okay, and then we shall sleep. The natives stood up, thanked us for the hospitality, and headed into the darkness of the night. Well, I don't think we died. We prepared for departure. After all that time, we had been lucky to have not been crushed by the massive stone over our heads. So let's use the mushroom. We set up camp to consume the mushrooms. Give mushroom to Llewellyn. Don't die on me! What the hell is that? Lepidopterophobia. Did you know? What is... Oh, the dog's talking now. What's going on? It's normal for everyone. Oh, jeez. Llewellyn ate the mushroom, was shaken by pure disgust. He started spouting gibberish and danced around. Afterwards, he reported a rapid wound healing. However, the mind of Llewellyn had brought something back from that trance. He was not the same afterwards. So you're scared of butterflies. That's fine. I can... a dog that's scared of butterflies I can handle. What I can't handle is a talking dog. That is just a bit weird. A bit weird. We are running out of food though, so we really need to start making our way back towards the pyramids. I don't think we're going to get the region point off this one. So let's head to the shrine. I'm not exactly comfortable with this path. Oh God, I've got a talking dog now. Why don't I just sell the dog? That's got to be worth lots of money, surely. We stood before a temple comprised of huge stones. It was a bold testament to the power of its creators. The portal that led within emanated an eerie chill. I could swear I heard the sound of rushing water underneath the ground. Let's enter the shrine. We had found a sacred altar room. It was a truly awe-inspiring sight. I held my breath as we discovered an ancient altar in its centre. I will protect us! Right, what are we going to get rid of? I think we should probably drop the torches. Yeah, I can't eat anything yet because it only allows you up to 40 sanity. And I'm going to keep hold of the dynamite in case we come across that crocodile on the way through. So, torches are gone. Yeah. No. Ropes are gone. We'll keep the torches. This was not a day of hesitation. We took what we came for. We grabbed what we could and hurried outside as enormous fountains of water broke through the ground and started to flood the whole area. We had to run for our lives to not drown in the huge lake that began to form. Right, I've got to be careful here. Got to be careful. We want to go sort of, well, we want to travel as far away as we can without going too far, really. So let's try getting to there first. Right, so we're good to there. Right. Right, so it looks like that question mark in the top right is probably going to be the pyramid. So we'll travel down south first. So let's eat all of those if we have the space. That's to 35, which is fine by me. Oh, another one. So let's explore that. This bleak and ancient place was located in the middle of a swamp, scattered with the remains of long dead elephants. For some reason, the creatures of many generations had come here to die. I was sure we would find something valuable here. We formed small search teams and searched the place. After some time, we found valuable elephant tusks. Ivory was very valuable, and I was delighted to see that our time here had been well spent. You always have something clever to say, don't you? Oh, just the one this time. That's fine by me. Let's get out of here. 35, jeez. It's a long trek without any sanity. That's my only issue. And we need to stay north of it because of that thing below us. This isn't looking good. Okay, we'll try. So, okay. It's pointing southeast. It's got to be in that corner. I can't afford to go up top now because I've got no way of getting back, and I've got a funny feeling it's only going to be more ivory. So let's explore. This bleak and foreboding place was situated in the middle of a swamp, scattered with the remains of long-dead elephants. For some reason, the creatures of many generations come here to die. I'm sure we'll find something valuable here. We spread out and searched the area. After some time, we found valuable elephant tusks that could be sold for a high price. I'm born for adventure. We shall take that. Right, so we need to head south. We have no sanity. We've been pushing our luck. We're going to have to use the tome. And the issue is we can't really get anywhere closer. It's going to be a waste, but for the sake of... Oh, come on, I was there. We were exhausted and tired. As the night fell, James Sterling approached me with a suggestion. If we'd butcher one of our animals, we'd be able to regain much needed energy and instill new hope. No. This was unacceptable. James Sterling got very angry listening to my reasoning of why I would not sacrifice the animal. We're there. We're home. Boom. There was the Golden Pyramid. How could you not see it sticking through the jungle? You saw we were only a few days away. Just rude. There was the Golden Pyramid enthroned above the landscape, overcoming all the obstacles we had yet survived. After all this hardship, great relief overcame me. I knew that this name, Alexandra David-Neel, would down in the annals of world history. Go down, I presume that is. So, not bad. Current fame. Not too shabby. Golden Pyramid. Finished second. Okay, but we got the secret world bonus, so it's the same as finishing first. So that's all good. What a day. What a day. Whatever. Oh, I've got such a cynical dog. I don't even care. Brilliant. Alright, so we have Adept, receives an additional support die. We have Spiritual Solidarity, allows to rest for free in missions. Well, I hope you're happy now. Wow, you're really depressing, aren't you? And we have a Desert Explorer, reduced movement costs in deserts. Well, again, we like to go for generic bonuses as much as possible, so it's probably going to be for Adept. Can never have enough dice. So we've fallen back into second place, no problems, we're still way ahead and we've got lots of stuff to sell. So, let's gift all the gold. Let's sell all the ivory. Do I need to sell all the ivory? Why not? Let's sell all the ivory. We keep the idol, we gift the butterflies and we gift the gold. Awesome. So we've got lots and lots of money. We are ahead on fame still, and we're going into the 4th expedition tip top. Can't moan about that. So there we go. Thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.